So I recently came back from holidays. I was skiing and I just had a good time. I relaxed. And then today, I finally went back into my routine. I started going to school. And as I was walking back home, I was kind of wondering, how do I actually know whether I am being productive right now? Am I, settling back into the rhythm, whether I am getting enough things done or should I be doing more? I was just wondering, how do I actually measure if I'm productive enough or if I'm slacking? And what I came upon, the realization that I've got is pretty interesting. And that's why I wanted to record this video. Because a lot of the times in the past, I would simply measure productivity by hours of work. If I, let's say, wouldn't hit, let's say, 5 hours of deep work every single day, I would say that it was not a productive day. If I wouldn't complete all the things that I had on my schedule. I would literally just plan the day from the beginning till the end, and I would just have these little boxes and I would have to tick them off. If I would see that I didn't tick all of them off or most of them off, I would feel like I was not productive, that the day was usually pretty much a failure. But recently I started kind of changing my mind because I've been learning that productivity is not that much about how many things you get done. It's not about just the amount of hours that you're putting in, the intensity, the amount of suffering you're even going through. And this is not to give you this video is not to help you cope and just to say that you can be slacking off, you don't need to be working hard. No, it's not about that, but it's also not on the extreme. It's not that you need to be killing yourself, you need to be working so hard you're finding it difficult to even operate in your day-to-day life. Of course there will be some periods of time for you like that, especially I'm experiencing them sometimes with my business, depending on the intensity that I'm on, depending on the amount of clients that I'm onboarding. It's not a bad thing. There are going to be periods of time like that where you will have to give 110%. But when you're just simply not too, let's say, pressured by work, how do you actually know whether you're getting enough things done? What I realize is that what just simply matters is having clear goals, clear expectations for yourself, knowing exactly how much you need to get done, and then breaking everything down and knowing exactly what you need to get every single day, how much of that thing you need to get every single day in order to get closer towards your goal, make progress so that you achieve that goal in the timeline that you've set for yourself. That is literally all it comes down to. You don't need to measure your work by hours. If I was 3 hours in the gym today. I was 3 hours on my laptop working today. Whatever, studying. It's not about the hours. It's about specific things that you get out of the work that you're putting in. If it's moving you close towards that goal at the rate which you've planned for yourself to move at. If you are moving at that rate, then perfect. You need to ramp up the intensity. Even if you're not feeling tired and if you feel like you've got more in the tank, you don't need to pressure yourself to do more, right? Simply just keep doing what you're doing. If you're like really, really on the right path. If you're not, then just break down, know exactly what you want to accomplish, break it down and know exactly how much you need to get done and then move from there. But if you're getting enough done every single day, you simply keep doing that. Don't ramp up the intensity, because what I would notice is that if I am just doing enough and try to do even more, I don't get there faster, but I usually just get too tired of it. I get frustrated, perhaps I get like burnt out, and I just simply retort to scrolling. Some bad habits start creeping in just because I'm looking for an escape, and that's not a place where you want to be. So if you're feeling like you're getting closer towards your goals at the rate which you want to be getting at, and you're not encountering any problems whatsoever, just keep going, keep doing that. If you're close to that, just simply, if you're not quite there yet, but you're like 70, 80% there, just work on those extra 30, 20%, get there. And then if you find that you have still a couple of hours for yourself every single day left of free time, perhaps 3 hours, then perfect. Don't feel guilty. Don't be ashamed of yourself. Don't feel like you're not doing enough. No, you're doing enough. That's why you have the free time. You can congratulate yourself and tell yourself that you are efficient, that you are working in an optimal way. And then you can just do other hobbies, something that is not so demanding and that does not necessarily relate to the goals that you're chasing, but is perhaps something that you enjoy doing. Hopefully it's not a destructive habit, right? But that's mainly it. Like, how do I know whether I'm productive? Well, if I'm getting the things done that I need to get done to move closer towards the goal at the timeline that I've set myself, well, you're doing enough, right? That's it. So if you're on the right path, keep going. If you're doing slightly more, I recommend you just kind of slow it down a little bit. Just make sure that you're hitting everything so it's sustainable. Just it's sometimes better to do less than just doing more, looking for an escape and then allowing the bad addictions to creep back into your life and take over. And if you're not doing enough, well, focus on that. Start building up the intensity. Start becoming more disciplined. Break down, know what is required of you, know the clear expectations for yourself, and then you will know exactly how much you need to get every single day, and you will not feel like you are working for nothing. You will feel like you're working for a specific outcome, and then the things that you have on your schedule will actually make sense for you to do because it's there is like a specific outcome at the end of the tunnel. It's not like I'm doing 5 hours of work for nothing, for for maybe for that I may get successful, or I may get fit, or I may get disciplined, or whatever. No, have a specific outcome that you are trying to chase after, and then plan out the specific steps that you need to take in order to get it. So that's mainly it. Thank you for watching this video. If this video interested you, feel free to check out some of the other videos that I've got. I've posted loads and loads of videos. Just scroll through the titles. Perhaps you'll find something that is gonna pique your interest and perhaps even help you in a certain area of your life, whether that's fitness, business, discipline, mindset, motivation, distractions, addiction, scrolling, whatever it is. I got loads of videos on that, so you can feel free to check them out. Nonetheless, thank you for watching. Take action. God bless you.